I'm not saying they're bad people. They're not bad people. But over the course of serving 20 or 30 years in the United States Senate, you get used to that. Somewhere between there and here. You don't. Everybody gets Chris Dodd wrong. You got to go back and remember Chris Dodd from back in the day. It's just a joke, like all of us. It was what got him elected. Chris Dodd got elected because he knew what it meant. And that's how he got elected to be senator. But somewhere between here and there,
he got greedy.
He got lost.
He got greedy.
So I'm not saying he's a bad guy.
No.
I'm just saying when you no longer are in touch with the people that you're supposed to be representing, then you cannot serve us any longer. And you can't buy your way into elections or buy yourself a seat anymore. And they all have to go. And the only way they can go is if you call your friends and you call your neighbors and you say, I'm sorry, I'm sure you're a swell guy, or I'm sure you're a swell woman, but you have to go because we can't trust you any longer because you don't represent us. When she says, well, I represent all the people, these days what that means is they represent the people who gave the biggest contributions to them.
The union.
Right. So
well, it could be the unions, it could be this group, it could be that group. It doesn't matter. What matters is that's our seat. And if you doubt us, you'll find out in November. And then after we... I can't wait. Well, you know, the unemployment rate always rises unexpectedly. And consumer spending always falls unexpectedly. Well, the House is going to turn unexpectedly. And then they're going to sit in their pundit seats on election night, and you mark my words, they will. And they're going to say, how did this happen? How could this happen? How could you have such a sea change in this country? And we've been telling them for a year. For a year. Scott Brown won. I'm not saying this is no backpatting here. What I'm saying is this is a perfect symptom of what it is that the pundits inside D.C. don't get. I predicted that Scott Brown would win, as you know, if you go to the blog, when he was still down 9% in Massachusetts. I knew he was going to win, not because I thought the polls were dummied up or anything else was dummied up, but because I could sense a sea change. Now, something happened a couple nights ago after the Republican, something else I came across. And I immediately said, it is not just the House and Senate are not just going to turn over come November of 2010. It's going to be a huge turnover. I mean, huge. They're going to be completely off guard. They're still saying, well, maybe 20 or 30 seats. How about 70 to 100 seats? It's not going to be 10 seats in the Senate.
Let's hope so. Let's hope so.
And then this is where it's got to change, too.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're fine guys, but they just can't stop spending our money.
Right.
And most of the money they spend, I can assure you, they spend to get themselves reelected.
Yeah.
Because it's their job. It's what they do. They know better than us. The problem is that they just haven't explained it enough to us. They haven't boiled it down in language we can understand. We're just too damn stupid. Don't you people know you're all just too damn stupid? You must have learned that by now.
Yeah. They have to find out.
We'll take care of you. We know what's best for you. Take the freaking blue pill or the red pill. We don't care. Just take one of them and shut up.
That's right.
Silent no more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to.
Right.
So,
you know, the only
young
thing
president said something once. I'm sorry, Erica, and then you can go. The young president said something in the campaign. It's the prednisone, I can assure you. The young president said something in the campaign. He did say that was true when he was campaigning before he got president. He said to his supporters, I want you to get out there. I want you to speak up, and I want you to get in their faces. Mr. President, mission accomplished.
God bless you, Jim.
Erica.